Hello, 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 hello. If you didn't hear it, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Well, let's see what we got for you today. We got one of these cars that you don't know if it's a French car, or if it's an American car, or is it from God knows where, but I'll let you know better. This is a 143 scale Simca Chrysler 2 Litres. I think it means 2 liters in English. I'm guessing it's in French. And by the way, this is a 1974 model. Now, literally, what this car was, it was a Chrysler from Europe. You know, Chrysler is an American brand, but it had some of the few years around. It kind of wanted to get into the European market. So, long story short, it was basically Chrysler built in Europe. I was just my mind blanked for a moment. By the way, this model was made between 1970 and 1982. It depends on the market. In some markets, it was called the Chrysler 180 or 160. In mostly in Europe, it was called the Simca Chrysler. Uh, they had the 1609, the 1610, or the 2 Litre, which is the Tress, like the one. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Excuse my bad French. I'm just trying to pronounce it the way I read it, and I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but you will understand. But this was actually a pretty big car for European standards. I gotta say it. You know, I thought it was more of a mid-size model. It probably is a mid-size model nowadays. For back in the 70s, it must have been more like a large size. But it's a nice looking car. It kind of gives you a few, um, it has something about Chrysler, the American Chryslers, but not much. It does gives me a bit of an example. The front, as we see it right now, it gives me a little bit of Opel, a little bit of Holden. Holden is an Australian brand, and in the back, believe it or not, gives me very British. It gives me like the Hillmans, a little bit of everything. You want to see American, you got American. You want to see European, you got European. So this car was like a blend of everything. You see those, I think these were fog lights, which I found them very cute because they kind of integrated with the grill. I never seen this car in person, never. It's quite a rare car. I think mostly they were sold in Europe, I think, because I don't think it was ever sold in America. And if it was, they're all gone. But they're not very popular in around here, not even as a collectible. I'm not sure in Europe. Guys, whoever's from Europe, let me know. Do you see these cars around? It's interesting to hear. And if you remember them, how do you remember them? Were they good quality cars? They were big cars. Any of your family members had one of these? Because these cars right nowadays, I don't think you see much on the road. And I know, especially in Europe, they got very strict laws. I was reading that the other day. They got very strict laws with emissions. So I think unless you use it as a collectible, but don't drive it much. But and these cars back in the 70s, the emissions were minimal. They care more about what you're buying and how does it look. And this two-tone color is really cute, because I like especially this color. But it gives it a nice touch, a really nice touch, And the interior with that big steering wheel, boy. If you're a bit heavy set, that steering wheel must be touching your belly. I gotta say that. But But it looks good. I like it. It's an interesting car. Now, you know, like I said before, I would love to hear if you still see them on the roads, if they were reliable. All these things are interested to hear. How good were they and everything. You know, but and also if you if you're from other parts of the world, do you see them in your country? What country you saw them in? If it's in Asia or in Latin America or Africa or any other part of the world, let me know. All right, guys, so I'm gonna let it go around a few times so you can have a nice look at the car. All right, guys. So as much as you are looking at it, I'm also looking at it and I'm admiring the car. It's a very attractive car. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not just saying it for saying it. It looks attractive, but I don't know how reliable are they. It doesn't mean because they're attractive they're reliable, or it doesn't mean because they're big they're reliable. I know a lot of big cars out there, like mid-size, large sedans, vans, that they were not reliable at all. But yeah, let me know how were they. If they were good, how reliable were they? It's good to hear other people's stories, and let me know what you guys collect. Like I mentioned before, if you are into the diecast, what size you collect, what models you guys have. And another question that I think that I have not asked in a while, what models would you like to see in the videos? Let me know if you're more into the Volkswagens or the Fiats or the Dodge or the Citroen or Honda, Toyota, Let let me know what you guys are into. I even have Eastern European. I got Dacia. I got Oldsit. I got FSO. I got Travant. Man, I am so into these models. It's like a never-ending collections. I see one, I like it. I see another one, I like it, and on and on and on. All right, guys. So hopefully you subscribe already. If you haven't, please do so. Click the bell next to the subscribe button, and also please give me a nice thumbs up. It helps my channel. It helps the video to share with other people around the world that are as fanatic as you and I. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.